Attendance, please. This is attendance sheet to be circulated. Please mark your attendance. Now, so we were talking of that today. Altogether, what we have to discuss is we'll be talking of how we go for the thesis writing and how we go for the plan of it, and ultimately what are the things we have to consider while we are going for the thesis writing part. Right now, uh, the very important thing is that in this particular category of the thesis writing, that your beginning should be correct in terms of what you have formulated in the form of the topic. Second, what you have collected. Third, what you have analyzed. And the next part which is coming here is that is in terms of the end. Because this is the part that when you will be seeing the end of your study, it must be somewhere that it has achieved what you want to have to your research. That means a certain kind of self-satisfaction might be coming to your place. Okay, yes, uh, this was the thing which I want to achieve. Because if it is not coming, so somewhere you are deviating with what you have started. So that is why I want to say that you have to start. Your start should be, your beginning should be very correct, and then moving ahead in the form of the collection of the data and the analysis of the data. It should be having certain kind of what is called as the authentic part, and then once you are correct in terms of collecting and you're analyzing, then the end is somewhere there in the form of analysis. So this is exactly what this means. And side by side, every 6 months we are having RDCs. Every 6 months, every month, not every month, but every week, you are contacting your guides. Maybe every week, maybe every day, maybe every month, maybe 15 days, whatever you and your guide have decided. So that means somewhere you are moving in the direction which is being given by your guide or by the RDCs. So this means that somewhere you are correct. So that feeling should come when you are going for the thesis writing. That is what I want to say. That is your personal part which I want to say. If something is missing, fine. No one has stopped you. You have came to the end part of your study. You can go ahead. No one is going to stop you further. But if you are having certain kind of feeling that something is missing, do consult your guide. Do take time. Maybe couple of months will be required in terms of getting what you want to have. But first, because this is a lifetime activity which you do. If you are missing somewhere, why I am saying, because if you are missing somewhere at the end stage, you will be missing to your complete life. And just by giving couple of months in terms of what you want to have in terms of your end of your study, will give you satisfaction again to your complete life. Because once submitted, once Viva has occurred, once you have been awarded, finish. And now you are thinking that if I have done something, it would have been according to my desire. So that instinct will always be there in your heart. The I haven't done which I can go for by giving a couple of months. So don't feel have this type of thing. Give few months, have the things as per your desire, and go for thesis writing, and then go for your final vivas or whatsoever formal procedure is required, and then go for the degree through convocation. And now that negative instinct which would have been there in your inner feeling might have removed in the time. So I have given, I'm satisfied, I'm happy, and now I have to work for that. And let your juniors come and continue add to your study. This is a natural process. After you might have seen uh, when now the cricket scenario is going on, Sachin Tendulkar has made highest number of centuries in one day. He was being asked 11 years before. I have that clip. He was being asked 11 years ago, before that, Sachin, do you feel that your record will be broken? All said no, 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 no one can broke or break Sachin's record. He said no. I have a faith on youngsters. He said he named the people. These two gentlemen might, in the future years, can take the record. And one of the gentlemen has done this after it was 11 years before. So always give the space to your youngsters. That should be that was not my part of my study. But if you feel that there was something missing, so that will be, and I haven't done, I have awarded degree, that missing will always be there. So that is what I want to say. The part which you haven't touched, okay, fine. That is for youngsters. Let the youngsters come. Right now, you are youngster. Later on, your youngsters will become who will be adding to your study. So it looked nice. I contributed to the academic institution. Some other person has further added to my field only. Some other person has further added to the same field only, and this process goes on and on and on. This is exactly how the life goes on. Now, this is what exactly just I was trying to link you with, bringing you to the mental status of that today's topic. That is what we are talking in context with thesis writing, publishing, and ethics. Okay. Now, starting with the thesis writing part. Now, it says reports. What are the reports which we are talking of? What reports carry? What thesis carry? It says the reports carry that is what we talked of. The reports carry the results, conclusions, recommendations, decision makings, predictions, uh, the informations which you have consulted, and yes, whether your purpose has achieved or not, right? This is exactly what we are talking in terms of structure and components of scientific reports. Now, what are those structures and components of scientific reports? The first is title. What is this title we are talking of? Title, I just told you right now. It is the topic which we are talking of, right? Topic, that means your thesis topic. The thesis topic we are talking about. And your thesis topic will be related to two categories. That is related to nature, that is market. Related to variables, that is science, mathematics, or statistics, right? So nature meaning the open space, and science meaning the science part. The non-science part will be the category the other, and the science part will be the category the first one. So next, it says now there are two things which you are going for in the beginning only, which you might have gone for. It is saying that is first is your understanding of the problem. Second is retracing the same into the meaningful terms, right? That is first thing exactly we are talking in context with that. See this part. The first thing you are talking in context tackle part. First thing is that there is certain difficulty. You have to work on that particular difficulty. There is certain kind of issue. You have to solve that particular issue. There is certain kind of suggestion you have been required. You have to give the solution. So first thing which comes here is any difficulty which is existing in your field, in your environment, or in the society which you have taken in your study, and then conversion of that into the meaningful term, into the word form is exactly the second category which we are talking about. So and it is being said, uh, a good doctor is a doctor who diagnoses the problem correctly, and if you are able to diagnose the problem correctly, 50%, half your work is done. The rest is related with what the solution which you give to the cases. So if a doctor is able to know what the patient is suffering from, the patient's 50% disease sickness is gone. Rest 50% by giving medicine it is being cured. That is what we are talking here in this particular category. Same as you are there. You have taken your field, you have taken a particular environment of study, you have taken a particular society of study. If you have correctly analyzed the problem, that means you have already given the solution to the problem. The rest thing is left with certain kind of formal procedure which you are going through RDCs or through the guideship experiences and other categories that we are talking. Next, it says if you are going for the selection of PhD topics, then what are the things which you have to take into consideration? Subject should not be normally chosen, and it should be such that it should have certain or as it should be a difficult task to throw a light on. That means uh, if you have taken a very simple study, then what uh, solutions or what suggestions you will be giving. That means your study should have certain kind of not exactly those complications which cannot solve, but your study should have certain kind of complications uh, so that you can inform that you have through your study you have given certain kind of relaxation to those complications by your solutions. Next is controversial. Don't touch controversial subjects. Those issues which are in the court or those issues which cannot lead you to the solution or which can have certain kind of conflicts. So don't touch those parts. If it is required, if it is your interest, then you have to be in such a way that you are not having the illegal part for yourself. Too wide, too narrow, very narrow, but nothing to do in any topic. Big, wider, so much that you are not having the time to complete it. That is you have to check that it should be in such a way that you can easily do it. Next is uh, cost and time factor. That is exactly there. You have to see how much financial emoluments will be involved in your study. And the next is how much time will be there. That means the PhD is of 2 years or 3 years. So at least minimum 2 3 years is required for your study part, and it should not be more than that. Otherwise, it will be a time-taking task for your career. Now it says the second part. See again, come back to tackle. First, we have studied that is the beginning of your research only. Second is objective. Now it says what objectives we are talking of. It says we are talking of objective that you should select that particular topic in which you have the thorough knowledge. That is one of the category because that will help you in terms of knowing the dark corners of your study part. So that is exactly the thing. That is why we always say that you should go for the readings part. Why we should stay for the readings part? Why we say that you go for the review the literature? We say because review the literature is giving you the reading, and reading is giving you the information, and that information will help you in terms and the bulk of the and the abundance of that information will lead to the knowledge. Next part, what we are talking about, level of association. Yes, your study should have association between two variables, that is dependent and independent variables, and the association is your study. Let's take, for example, general category. We all do shopping. Let's take in some personal life. We all do shopping, right? So now, when we go for shopping, that we look mainly we Indians, we Indians. यहाँ पे not you and me, we Indians. We Indians exactly look two broad categories. One is the price which you are giving to that what you are shopping, and second, what the quality of that particular shopping object is. Finish. First, by is it fitting a pocket? So what is there? There are two types of association, two types of variables which are coming. One is price, other is purchasing, one is quality, other is purchasing. And now you are making study. That if you increase the price, what happens to the price purchasing? If you decrease the price, what happens to the purchasing? If you increase the quality, what happens to the purchasing? If you decrease the quality, what happens to the purchasing? That means you are making certain kind of association. Leaving, you can go for the contra to me. Yes, sir, there are some people who are not in terms of price conscious, They can give any price, but they want quality. So those are 20% people of Indian society, 25% people of Indian society, which are highly rich and which want quality. So that is your study. This what I am saying is the inferences. This is the result which I am giving to you. That result you have to give it to me through your study. This is during my study I concluded. That is what we are talking about. So during my study, I concluded that 20% that you have to give it to me, this result. The 20%, 25%. This is the data which is already there in the Google. So that is what I am telling you. But otherwise, it should come to your study. The 20% Indian people, they are not looking after the price. Whatever price you want to have for the object which I am shopping, have. They are ready to pay any price, but it should be good. One study, one result, second result. Sir, high. If you go for the high price, they are Indians are reducing the purchasing. If you go for the low price, Indians are reducing the purchasing. I don't know how much correct it is. That you have to tell me after your study. So I'm just giving you just for the explanation purpose. How much correct it is, in which locality it is correct, in Maharashtra it is correct, in the UP it is correct. I don't know. That was general. I'm giving just general references to you for the explanation. Your study will come with certain kinds of influences. So in this geographical location of Uttar Pradesh, in Lucknow, west of Lucknow is having this, east of Lucknow is having this. That is what we are talking here. Association between two variables. Next is yes, absolutely. Sometimes there is certain kind of issue which is there. Why people are not showing good performance in an organization? Let's say there's organization is very good. Let's assume one thing. Let's assume organization is very good, environment is very good, everything is very good. Then why people are not showing their performance? Now organization will hire you, organization will talk to you. You can be in the form of PhD student, you can be in the form of the researcher. There are three categories. One is PhD student who is doing the research. Second is I am doing research job in any research organization. Third is I am having my own research organization. So in all these three categories or some other categories also, if it is there, what is required, what you are doing, you are being given the task to know what the issue is behind the scene which people are not able to see and they are hiding you in terms of getting it. Well, let's say in a very simple way. What happens? अभी तो चल रहा है शायद कहाँ का राजस्थान मध्य प्रदेश के इलेक्शन चल रहे हैं आप देखते हैं कि वो सर्वे वर्क का डेटा दे रहे हैं क्या वो रिजल्ट क्या वो एक्चुअल रिजल्ट they have the research being conducted. Sir, in this area of Rajasthan, in Jaipur area of Rajasthan, in this Tonk area of Jaipur, this is happening. This is happening. This will actually happen. That can be. So what you are giving the truth. So one particular person is rising from this particular locality. We don't know who this person is, but he's showing very good response. People are showing very good response. That is what we are talking about. This truth behind the scene, which people are not knowing. So organization also, when they are very good, still the people are not showing their performance. Still there are certain kind of discrepancies. So what is the issue behind? You are being hired as a PhD student, as doing research job, as your research organization. You go for the dealing with those people. For research organization, you go for legal terms. You say, okay, we'll give you the data. I want this much amount for my fund. Okay, 50% advance, 50% later on. But by the end of this month, give me the correct solution. Okay, that research organization. Research job, company is paying you salary for that. So no extra money. If company, you have shown very good performance, company is giving you value addition. Today आपने बहुत अच्छा काम किया है, good job. So I'm giving you some additional first, that is definitely. Research organization. Third, you are PhD student, you have to go for the work for the completion of your PhD. So in all these three cases, you have to find the scene behind the issue which we are not able to see. You have to show to us. So this is a part. नेक्स्ट पार्ट व्हाट इज देयर एग्जैक्टली वी आर टॉकिंग विद दिस आंसर टू द क्वेश्चंस बहुत से आप देखते नहीं हैं आप देखिए बहुत से इसमें पेरेंट्स होंगे बहुत से यंगस्टर्स हैं बहुत से यंगस्टर्स होंगे अनमैरिड होंगे और बहुत से यहाँ पे पेरेंट्स भी होंगे तो आप देखते होंगे आपको देखिए अपनी लाइफ पे देखिए सी योर पर्सनल लाइफ आपका चाइल्ड है चाहे बॉय गर्ल ही ऑलवेज क्वेश्चन सी मम्मा पापा हाउ दिस हैज हैपेंड व्हाई व्हाई नॉट some other thing okay we go for like we can also go like this your mind gets burst तभी तो आई एम डूइंग माई स्टडी और ये स्टडी एक bunches of questions are coming and you are answering if you are not going to answer the child is not accepted you are not a good parent as a mother as a father you are not a good parent if you don't know better I don't know I have to go for the consultation give me time Google गए you have gone to Google or you make a phone call to your friend अरे भाई this is the issue क्या what to do अरे this is oh you can go for this so questions are coming and you are getting answers right same way questions will be coming to your place also you have to get answers those questions now if you are a PhD student you have to frame those questions mind it and for the research organization company will give you the questions I'm doing the job in research organization my company will give me the questions and when I am having a research organization so the client will be giving me the questions and you as a parent you have to solve by making a report and by making your whatever the contents information PDF word print of it sign and all those things and submitting so this is your thank you my payment okay this is your account check your account okay. So this is what we are talking here in this particular category. So everything has the questions and you have to answer to it. Now, conclusion is the biggest part. You have done a very good research. You are not able to show the proper appropriate end of it. No use of it. So you have to go for the proper conclusion, proper ending, because that ending will only be used for the decision making by the policy makers. Very let's take for example. University wants to change the time. तो भाई ठीक है वी आर 9 to 4 हम 10 to 3 बनाएं हाउ मच इफेक्टिव यूनिवर्सिटी विल बी आई डोंट नो you have to conduct the research and now you will come with the conclusion sir we have consulted all your faculty members we have consulted all your staff we have consulted all your peons class 4 employees class 3 employees class 2 employees class 1 employees this is what the conclusion is no sir no change of time is required okay fine no sir whatever you are thinking that is absolutely correct 10 to 3 very good sir everyone is right like this I don't know you have to bring the conclusion and on the basis of that conclusion the policy makers will make a policy so you have done a very good research and your conclusion is not up to the mark no need of the research because research is for the betterment of the people it is not for being stored in the library and for the degree degree is there that is other part but apart from degree there's many other things which are available. Through your thesis, through your conclusions, through your suggestions, we'll make the decisions. We'll decide what to do. We'll change the future. We'll try to change the future. We'll try to change the working pattern. We'll try to change the system. And if it is not good, our system will be a failure. That means you are not correct when you are doing the study. So it is kept inside the library just as a storeroom. Whenever the inspection will be required, it will be brought, otherwise, throw it in the store. One more case is thrown. 100 are being thrown, 101 thrown. No issue. You can make decision on our own. You take a degree, you take a PhD, fine. So that is what we are talking about. Conclusion is very important. Next, conclusion with suggestions. Next. So the next objective is to achieve insights or gain familiarity of a phenomenon. That means if something I'm not knowing, you go for the study and you become familiar with that, and then you inform the consequences of it to the people. Next, characteristics of a particular individual situation or growth. Now, if you are studying a particular growth of a plant, let's take I am doing research in botany. I have used a particular type of fertilizer. So what is there? First, I will measure the plant length of the plant before using the fertilizer. Then, after applying fertilizer, after a couple of months, I will again check the length of the plant and the growth of the plant. That means if it is showing good response, that means fertilizer is good, that is not. That means you are studying the characteristics of the by the study of the characteristics of the plant, you are coming to the inferences. Right? Next, frequency with which something occurs. Very right. That is also one of the the important part which you have to study, which is called as the diagnostic research. Above is descriptive research, and above to that is exploratory research. And this is exactly what we are talking in. That means when you bring something new, that is exploratory. When you study the characteristics, that is descriptive. When you go for coming with certain kind of study of number of times it is being repeated or the association of one variable with the other, it is called as diagnostic type of study, right? And what frequency we are talking of? Frequency we are talking of, let's take for example. Huh. We all go to doctor. Like, I pray to God everyone should remain healthy. But let's assume everyone in their lifespan might have gone to do a consultation to the doctor. So what happens? He gives you, but this medicine takes once a day. This medicine takes twice a day. This medicine takes thrice a day. Why? And what is your age? Okay. Your family background, your family history. Okay, fine. Depending on that, he tells you the frequency of the medicine. So what are you doing? What you are doing? Family. हाँ हाँ बोलो हाँ हाँ नहीं नहीं उनको हमने भेज दिया है जो उनके लिए नहीं है वो हम लोग वो हमने दे दिया उनको मेल भेज दिया हमने ऑफिशियली उनको जो सर ने कहा था हेड साहब ने अच्छा ठीक अगर मांग रहे तो भाई वैसे हम उनसे कहिए कि आप देखिए एक बार मेल आपने चेक कर लीजिए और नहीं है तो अभी हम आ रहे हैं हम दे देंगे जो मांग रहे हैं क्या करें right? So frequency we are talking in terms of now. Let's take frequency as an example. Gender again related with your life. Leave science, leave psychology, leave management, leave uh, pharmacy. Take your personal life. Everyone everyone uses soap for cleaning their hands or cleaning their body. Everyone uses. Now, if I ask how many soap you consume in a week, some different data will be coming, and some similar data will also be given. Now, maybe she or me might be saying, sir, two soaps in a week, one soap in a week, three soaps in a week, one soap in a week. So this is what the people who are making the policy, they are trying to know through your study that what is the consumption of the locality where we are doing the research in terms of uses of something. That will help us in terms of producing that particular thing. That is called as frequency. You have to tell the frequency in terms of week-wise or in terms of what is called as month. देखिए उसकी बड़ी अच्छी मैं आपको इसके बात रियल बात बहुत पुराना है वेरी फुल बट इट्स अ रियल हैपनिंग what happened there was I'm talking of some very back somewhere about your birth age if you are young but if you are older like me then might be your young age uh, somewhere about 80s what was there Colgate was not having the Colgate was facing certain kind of competitions with certain kind of different products which were there which were coming in the market, and Colgate was the leader. And that was it was suffering somewhere in terms of okay, very, what to do. So he called a meeting of the managers and he asked, very, what is happening? Why we are going lacking behind? We are top in the toothpaste category. Why we are lacking behind? Java जो आ गया था उस समय powder, it was very economical red powder that Dapper came and it was giving a cash to them. What to do? How we can enhance ourselves? Uh, the inflation is there. At that time, inflation was so big. So everyone called the meeting and everyone gave their what is called as their ideas, their suggestions. They said you go for this particular, you change this, the design, you change this shape, you change the promotional campaign, you change this particular the price, you reduce the price, all those suggestions. Can you note it down? Gentlemen, okay, okay, fine, okay, okay, fine, okay, okay, fine, fine, very good, very good. He noted down, he made a list. He said, okay, fine, gentlemen, your lunch is waiting. Please go for the lunch. Thank you for your ideas. And I will definitely come back with you with certain kind of solution. Meeting was going to end. By that time, there was one gentleman sitting at the back. He said, yeah, I know, meeting is over. You can go and have your lunch. Start your work. He was having certain hesitation, that gentleman. He said, I suppose you want to say something. So he said, sir, yes. So he said he has something, but he's feeling certain kind of hesitation. He said, hey, don't become, sir. Maybe the people can laugh at you, and maybe your show can go bad. So he said, no, no, leave about show. You come. He said, oh, gentlemen, please wait. Please come back. We'll have the lunch after 10 minutes. Just listen this gentleman, what he wants to say for a few couple of minutes. So lunch they were going and they come back. Okay, huh, sir, what happened? Okay, okay. They did not all came back or started out. Just couple of three, two, three. Okay, sir, okay, sir. All set. He said to me, huh, please come. And he left that platform. Gentleman came. He said, कि sir, जो हमारे whatever toothpaste we are having, if we go for reducing the diameter of the nozzle of the toothpaste from where the toothpaste comes, or we can widen that toothpaste, the nozzle of the toothpaste, what happens? If the person who is using the toothpaste, if he press the toothpaste, more toothpaste will come out. He will not be able to understand more is coming. And what will happen? The consumption of the toothpaste will increase. And by that, what will happen is that particular gentleman is using one toothpaste in a month. He can go for 1.5 or 2 toothpaste in a month. And by this, you can enhance your. He said, excellent. Excellent. Just by increasing the nozzle, you can go for an enhancing part. And that is called a frequency. So that is what you have to get. That gentleman who was sitting at the end, at the back of the meeting, and he gave that thing. We are looking from you all that, from researchers, from Ph.D. students, that they should come with this type of thing, and we should make policy. Ultimately, we should get benefit. Not only we, the people attached, the community, all should get benefit. So it should not be a pieces which is being thrown in the storeroom of the library. It should be a pieces of target people can be benefit. ठीक है तो चलिए नेक्स्ट आइए और नेक्स्ट इज हाइपोथेसिस तो आप लोगों ने हाइपोथेसिस तक आपको कुछ स्टेज आ गई होगी यू माइट हैव अंडरस्टूड व्हाट हाइपोथेसिस इज एंड यू हैव टू प्रूव दैट सिंपल तो और हाइपोथेसिस टेस्टिंग hypothesis I think so it has been told to you what is hypothesis no need to discuss about right null alternative hypothesis no true difference between the sample and the population all those things we have talked about. Now, this is now again come back. Where were we? Uh, yeah, we were talking of title, objective. We have talked hypothesis. You know, that data collection method, data analysis, conclusion. This is the structure and components of scientific method. So, हम कहाँ पे थे? लेट्स सी, हम यहाँ डेटा कलेक्शन मेथड, डेटा कलेक्शन मेथड प्राइमरी सेकेंडरी, अंडरस्टूड? ठीक, नेक्स्ट आइए। Secondary data, you all know. Sources, we have all know. Primary, all we know. Data analysis. Data analysis, Department of Mathematics. Data analysis, right? Excuse me. That analysis you have to use here. Data analysis. ठीक है? Now, more what is the data analysis? Center tendency, dispersion, mean, median, mode, standard deviation, coefficient of standard deviation, all those things you have to variance, variations, right? Regression, correlation, all those things you have to apply here. Testing of chi-square test, t-test, z-test, man-Whitney test, Kull's test, all those things you have to. What is applicable to you? I'm not the expert of that area. You have to talk to that person and you have to apply that. Whatever I am concerned, I'm telling you. Next, conclusion. I've already told you what conclusion is the end part. Okay? And there should be a paragraph of the conclusion. Understood? Okay? Uh, Now, this completes your, just a minute. This completes your structure. This completes this part. Now this is over. Okay? Title, objective, hypothesis, data collection, data analysis, conclusion. This completes your structure and component of scientific report. Let's move to the next part. Now, types of scientific reports. किस तरह के scientific reports होती है? Formal, informal. नाम वो be very simple. As per the name, formal means it has certain kind of structure. Informal, that means you can go for the non-structure. Short, 5, 6, 7 pages. Long, 50, 40, 60, 50, 100, more than that. Informational, uh, no. Yes. Information, analytical. There are two things. When you talk of academics, people associated with academics, right? Or people who are like you and me, we require information. We require details. How you started, what you did, what was exactly the consequences, then what you did, okay, you rejected, okay, then you use that, all those information. Information. For us, for you. CHG. Analytical report, corporate world. They do not want what happened. Just give me 10 to 3 time effective for the university, yes or no. Finish. You met with the people, some argued you, and then you went to some other people, some were not answering. I'm not concerned with someone not answering, and some other responses came, 8 to one response also came. I'm not concerned. I am concerned 10 to 3, yes or no. That is with reasons. Analysis about what? About analysis with reasons. Okay? That is what it is. Proposal reports, टेंडर रिपोर्ट्स, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट रिपोर्ट्स, प्रपोजल रिपोर्ट्स क्या होता है? कुछ होइए वो तो टेंडर आते हैं ना, हिडन होती है, प्राइस इज वी आर नॉट नोइंग, प्राइस एवरी इट बी शोन ऑन द स्पॉट एंड देन द लोएस्ट प्राइस इज गिवन द टेंडर, तो टेंडर रिपोर्ट. नेक्स्ट, vertical, see, vertical, that means moving from top to bottom, bottom to top. PhD student is sending the report to the guide is sending to the RDC, देखिए है vertical. Later, equivalent people are working with the same type of different type of reports. Next is internal external. When something is moving within your company, within your institution, within your university, internal. When university is sending some report to the government, when university is sending some report to the UGC, external. Next time, periodic reports, weekly report, monthly report, biannual report, annual report. Functional report, what type of report you are talking about? Science, botany, botanical reports, geological reports, what is called as your IT reports. So that is called as related to the field. That is called as. So this completes your types of reports. Different steps involved in preparation of scientific reports. What are those steps which you are talking about? The very first is finalize the topic. I have already told you what topic is and how you have to finalize. That beginning you have finalized. Second, consider the purpose of report, why you are doing. Everything has a why behind. Why I have selected this area, why I have selected this environment, why I have selected this gentleman, why I have selected this topic. Everything has the why. Purpose of your report. Second, develop a rough plan. How you go for the rough plan? This is the rough plan. Descriptive title of the study. Second, name of the researcher and his background. Third, problem to be examined. Third, nature of the study. Fourth, fifth, whatsoever it is, number is. Need for the study. Scope of the study. To whom it will be useful. Data sources and collection. Data analysis, already discussed. Equipment required and facilities required. And schedule target dates for completing. क्या डेट डिसाइड हुई थी आपकी रिपोर्टिंग के साथ. That is exactly what we are talking about. And this is exactly called as the developing a rough plan for your study. Prepare the introduction of the report. Okay, next part. Now, introduction of the report. That means you have to, yeah, let's see. Prepare the introduction of the report means to decide the beginning of the report. It is to know about the starting part of making the research report. That means starting part में क्या आता है? Again, your description, objective, hypothesis. Description is your title, objective, and your hypothesis. Okay. That is coming into your category. Then compile analysis of the data. That means you have to go for the collection of the data or the analysis of the data. Already we have talked about collection में क्या है? Interview method, survey method, questionnaire method, all those things which are coming into the category. Analysis वो टेस्ट जो आप लगा रहे हैं, कौन सा टेस्ट लगा रहे हैं? Statistical test लगा रहे हैं, hypothesis लगा रहे हैं, statistical कौन सा लगा रहे हैं, hypothesis में कौन सा लगा रहे हैं, all these things we are talking about. Against conclusion, it says not conclusion, strong conclusion. Okay. Next, make appendices. What is appendices we are talking of? Let's see. It is certain kind of additional information which you apply, which you use in your particular type of study, but it is not required in between of your study. So you attach it later on in the form of the appendices. That is all the. Let's say, for example, photograph of something. Balance sheet not required, but you want to add some associations not really of concern with your study, but you want to place because you have some additional information. You don't want to waste. Don't want to throw it away, so you are adding it on. But don't add so much that appendices becomes bigger and your analysis becomes smaller. Your analysis should always be bigger and your appendices should be smaller. Next part. प्रिपेयर फॉर्मल रिपोर्ट. एक रिपोर्ट बना लीजिए, रफ रिपोर्ट, इसको फॉर्मल बोलते हैं, रफ रिपोर्ट. उसकी प्रूफ रीडिंग होती है. प्रूफ रीडिंग मतलब होता है स्पेसिंग देखना, लैंग्वेजेस देखना, वर्डिंग्स देखना, स्पेलिंग्स चेकिंग होना, ये सारी आपकी इसमें इन दिस कैटेगरी में आती है. ठीक है. अब आपके पास कोई प्रूफ रीडर है, बहुत अच्छी बात है. अगर देयर इज नो प्रूफ रीडर तो आपको यू हैव टू सी एग्जैक्टली अटेंडेंस बेटा, अटेंडेंस. हाँ. So this is exactly what we are talking about. आप खुद प्रूफ रीडिंग लगाएं या आपको कोई प्रूफ रीडर है तो आपके पास चाहिए. So that means your report should be free of mistakes. Also, your final painting is just complete your steps. Next है layout. Layout ये आपके सामने बनाएंगे. ठीक है. Now, what exactly layout we are talking of? The very first we are talking of cover page. What is cover page? देखिए, मैं तो एक जनरल आई एम टेलिंग इट यू. You have to go as per the university. Don't go as per my part is to explain you. Otherwise, what the norms are, you have to follow the university. Every university has its own norms. So go as per the university norms. वो मिलेगी उनको, आपको instructions book मिलेगी, PhD की, thesis writing की, वो for that. आप ले लें, गजाली से आप ले सकते हैं या PhD मॉनिटर है, आप इससे सर्च करेंगे. Cover page. The cover page means this page. This page. अब यहाँ पे it is written Integral University Lucknow. कैसे Integral University semicircle way में it is written. The straight it will be written. All these things. That means thesis submission. Thesis submitted on the topic this for the partial fulfillment of this Doctor of Philosophy. Submitted by Integral University. Logo, address. Email, website, all those things which is there. Session. Now, which comes first? That you have to see the criteria of the university. What should be the color? They should be black, they should be white, they should be red, they should be green. Check all those things. This is technical. Now, open this, and the first page which comes here is called as the cover. Sorry, title page. Sorry. This is cover page. When first you open this, it becomes the title page. Title page means after this, your title is coming, and this is acting as the bridge between the cover page and the beginning of your book. And same, it will be same as this your cover page. Same one page. This will be hardbound, right? With the plastic cover, and this will be thick, but not hardbound. First. Now your report will be. Okay? नेक्स्ट इज सर्टिफिकेट बाय द यूनिवर्सिटी गाइड चेक कर लें सर्टिफिकेट कहाँ से यूनिवर्सिटी गाइड से भी मिलना है ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से भी होना है ऑल दिस थिंग्स यू हैव टू सी यूनिवर्सिटी गाइड मीनिंग सर्टिफिकेट एक गाइड देता है कि दिस इज टू इन्फॉर्म दैट स्टूडेंट हैज परफॉर्म हिज PhD work or hard work with sincere with dedication. I wish him all the best for the future endeavors, sign, signature, and designation and department and all those things. That is certificate. Again, how it will be coming, पैड कहाँ से आएगा ओरिजिनल पैड है क्या पैड है इस all those things. ठीक है नेक्स्ट acknowledgement means thanks which you give to the people, right? What exactly we are talking of thanks, and it should have a hierarchy. ध्यान रखिएगा अक्सर हम क्या करते हैं सबसे पहले ठीक है आप सबसे पहले ठीक है गाइड हैज डन अ लॉट ऑफ वर्क फॉर यू तो आपने सबसे पहले गाइड को आप लगा सकते हैं बट एक फॉर्मल प्रोसीजर वो फॉर्मल प्रोसीजर क्या है तो सबसे पहले जो आपको इसमें इस एग्जिस्टेंस में लाया इस एनवायरनमेंट में यू शुड थैंक यू दैट इज गॉड जिस नाम से भी आप पुकारे भगवान से पुकारे अल्लाह से पुकारे जीसस क्राइस्ट पुकारे जो नारायण साहब पुकारे जिस नाम से पुकारे सबसे पहले आप थैंक यू गॉड बिकॉज ऑफ हिम यू आर देयर इन दिस एग्जिस्टेंस उसका तो एक हायरकी बना लें गाइड है मैं डेफिनेटली है नो डाउट गाइड पर एक हायरकी बना लें सबसे पहले अगर आप चांसलर आपको देना चाहते हैं उस यूनिवर्सिटी के तो आप चांसलर ऑनरेबल चांसलर आपको दे सकते हैं आप वाइस चांसलर आपको देना चाहते हैं उस यूनिवर्सिटी के ऑनरेबल वाइस चांसलर आपको तो आप ऑनरेबल वाइस चांसलर को थैंक्स दे दें उसके बाद आप वाइस चांसलर को देना चाहते हैं तो उनको दे दें प्रो वाइस चांसलर साहब हैं ऑनरेबल वाइस चांसलर साहब को दे दें ऑनरेबल प्रो वाइस चांसलर साहब को दे दें फिर आप अगर कुछ और अगर आपको ऐसी अथॉरिटी लगती है जिन्होंने आपको सपोर्ट किया है आप गए किसी ऑफिशियल डॉक्यूमेंट में उन्होंने आपकी बहुत तुरंत हेल्प कर दी है आप लोगों ने आपको अरेंज करा दिया आप उनको थैंक्स दे दें तो ये फॉर्मल देखिए हायरकी चल रही है प्रॉपर लग भी रहा है आपको फिर आपका डिपार्टमेंट का आता है डिपार्टमेंट को डीन सबसे बड़ा फैकल्टी होती है फैकल्टी के डीन बिगेस्ट पर्सन डीन को थैंक्स दें हेड ऑफ डिपार्टमेंट को थैंक्स दें फिर अब आपका गाइड को थैंक्स उसके बाद फिर अपने आप चाहे तो पेरेंट्स को थैंक देते हुए और फ्रेंड्स को और फिर ऑल दोज पीपल हु हैव contributed directly or indirectly in the construction of your thesis work or in the making of your in the progression of your in the making of your research work completed. You want to thank all those people. So in this way, go in the okay. Next, table of contents. Table of contents मतलब होता है there are three things which are being required: serial number, head, and what is called as page. Three things: serial number, head, the topic, and the page. And that page number should be marked at the bottom, at the top, right, left. Again, university norm you have to check. University says thesis page number should be right below, right above. In between should be the logo of the university. In between should be the logo of the university. And all the pages. Just check what the university says. Next slide. The table of contents. Okay. List of tables. Now give a list of tables you have used to your complete thesis. List of figures, list of symbols, the chapters starting. Chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. और ये चैप्टर कैसे शुरू होंगे इंट्रोडक्शन रिव्यू द लिटरेचर मेथोडोलॉजी एनालिसिस फाइंडिंग्स कंक्लूजन सजेशंस एंड लिमिटेशन अब मे बी आपकी ये टॉपिक्स में भी आपका हो सकता है कि यूनिवर्सिटी या गाइड या आरईसी से तो they cover this part findings and conclusions what is I read the general process what you are saying which is given suggestions and limitations they should be clear in one form. In this category, there will be two categories. One is you have made the methodology, and then you have shown data connection analysis in terms of independent variable 1, dependent variable 1, or in terms of club form is this, club form is this, but unclub form is yes. Uh, chapter 1 introduction, roughly. Chapter 1 introduction, chapter 2 regular feature, chapter 3 method. Now chapter 4. Chapter 4 is hypothesis objective 1, hypothesis 1, 2, and the values relationship, and connection, and questions involved. How you go from there? Again and again. How you go from objective? Objective is you. Objective 1. Two hypotheses are covered in this objective. Hypothesis 1, right? Variables. Variable 1, variable 2, and your questions. Okay? Then direction, analysis, result, and the end of yours. One chapter. Chapter 2. Okay. Hypothesis 3, 4. Next hypothesis. Next variables. Next questions. Chapter close. And result. The next, and then lastly you come with the depending on the analysis, right? You come for the overall conclusion, suggestion, and application. With references. References also. There's one part of references also. Right? ये है यहाँ पे है sorry यहाँ पे है. This is how. This you have to decide. You as an individual provide or jury. And the university norms. Now next. So next is appendices. Appendices 1, 2, 3. That means any additional information already told to you. List of publications and bibliography. Okay. List of references, that means list of publication means your paper published. At least two papers are required. That two papers will be attached. And see again what the university says. Okay? And the last is your bibliography. All from beginning till the end, you have taken the category. You have to choose. Okay? Next. So this is layout. Language in a very simple form. That means we are not an expert of English, we are not an expert of Hindi, we are not an expert of Urdu, we are not having some English session, we are not having Hindi session, we are not having Urdu session. So our main purpose is your research should be understandable to me. Getting my point? But don't use those words which is not making me comfortable. And for that I have to go Google or dictionary for searching. I don't have the time to see the Google and the dictionary. I want that I read, I understood. So no expert of Hindi or no expert of Urdu is required. Simple language you should go. Whatever language you are. Generally हमारा medium English ही होती है, तो English simple language simple. Next time. Illustrations, the pictures which you are using, that should be related to your study. Next. Bibliography, अभी बताया मैंने, listing of all the materials that have been पढ़ लेते हैं, मतलब books क्या हैं. Listing of all the materials that has been consulted while writing a thesis. Bibliography may contain all those that have appeared in the reference list, but it may also contain additional works. यही difference है bibliography का और references का. Line पढ़ लीजिए. Bibliography may contain all those that have appeared in the reference list, but it may also contain additional works. Bibliography is not directly included in the text. Bibliography is arranged alphabetically. At the end, document. Referencing are those that have been referenced in the thesis. Very correct. ठीक है? हाँ बच्चा. I will come at 12. Exact 12. आप बैठे बस 12. ठीक है? So that is exactly called as the references part. ठीक है? Next है ये स्टाइल से आपको. ठीक है? APA स्टाइल है जहाँ पे आप पहले नाम लेते हैं, फिर उसके इनिशियल अल्फाबेट्स लेते हैं और ईयर लगाते हैं, फिर पेपर का नाम, फिर उसका पब्लिकेशन आता है. चिकागो लास्ट में आता है ये सारी चीजें. पहले आप बता देंगे तो लास्ट में आएगी. ठीक है? और उसके बाद एग्जाम का सामने दिया हुआ है आपके. ये जो स्लाइड है आपको पीपीटी भेज देंगे. याद रखिए तो स्टूडेंट हम भेज दी. ऑलरेडी सेड. वो देखिए जो स्टूडेंट है बताएंगे, प्रूफ बताएंगे. अभी आ रही वो बता देंगे. ऑलरेडी सेड पहले व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप है, चेक करें. है अरे अभी वो आ रही. अभी मैं पूछा अभी. अच्छा एक मिनट आप जस्ट गिव मी. जस्ट वो स्टूडेंट कहाँ गए यहाँ पे. अभी अभी लेट दैट स्टूडेंट कम, आई कंफर्म दैट, ठीक है। उसके बाद नेक्स्ट आइए एमएलए स्टाइल। एमएलए स्टाइल में वहां पे ईयर पहले आ रहा था, यहाँ ईयर लास्ट में आता है। हाँ, ठीक है। और उसके बाद आपका ये देखिए ये हार्वर्ड स्टाइल आ गया। हार्वर्ड स्टाइल में पेज नंबर भी ले आएंगे आप, और ईयर पहले ही रहेगा उसी तरह। और ये देखिए पेज नंबर भी आ गया यहाँ पे, ठीक है। ये आपका हार्वर्ड स्टाइल हो गया। और इसके बाद आपके फुट नोट। फुट नोट मतलब होता है कुछ चीजें आप कुछ बताना चाहते हैं, जैसे मानिए आपको लग रहा है कि टेबल में कुछ ऐसी चीज है दैट वाज डिस्टिंक्ट, तो नीचे एक फुट नोट डाल के बता दीजिए क्या डिस्टिंक्ट बात है, क्योंकि हमें तो पता नहीं, आई हैव कंडक्टेड रिसर्च, हम तो रीजन, तो हमें वो जरूर देख सकता हूँ किसी पे। एक बार बुक्स भी देखिए, तो हमने अपना एक्सपीरियंस बताया। आइए बुक्स क्या कहती है देखिए। फुट नोट्स आर नोट्स प्लेस्ड एट द बॉटम ऑफ द पेज। फुट नोट्स आर रेफरेंसेस और कमेंट on a designated part. For example, you want to add an interesting comment, यही लिखा है, उसमें रीड करने में टाइम लगता है, तो इसलिए मैं डायरेक्टली आपको बताता हूँ। प्रिकॉशंस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। भाई प्रिकॉशंस क्या क्या लेने, बहुत सिंपल से बच्चों, इसलिए मिस्टेक्स होती है। हम चाहे भाई वी आर नॉट गॉड, हम लोग ह्यूमन बींग्स हैं, चाहे वी आर ओल्ड पीपल 50 ईयर्स 20 ईयर्स 10 ईयर्स 40 ईयर्स 60 ईयर्स, मिस्टेक्स होती है, तभी ह्यूमन बींग नहीं तो गॉड बन जाएंगे। तो भाई क्या मिस्टेक्स है, प्रॉपर लेंथ देख लीजिएगा, नीट एंड क्लीन हो कहीं पे, और उसके बाद रिपोर्ट में थोड़ा सा लाइवलीहुड आनी चाहिए, होना चाहिए कुछ। एक पीएचडी के स्टूडेंट बनानी है, लगे कि बीबीए का बच्चा बना रहा है, छोटा बच्चा बना रहा है। सिंपल, मैं तो बता दिया मैंने आपको, सिंपल मैटर होना चाहिए, ऑब्जेक्टिव बेस होना चाहिए, कुछ नॉलेज दे, ऐसी चीज़ों में ना पता, हमें पता है तो पढ़ी है शोरूम में लाइब्रेरी की तरह, ठीक है। उसके बाद ओरिजिनल आपका अपना काम, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट आगे का फ्यूचर, व्हाट विल हैपन इन द फ्यूचर, लॉजिकल एनालिसिस मैंने बताई दिया आपको, एनालिसिस एवरीथिंग व्हिच यू इन्फॉर्म दैट यू शुड हैव बैकग्राउंड टू, व्हाई व्हाई व्हाई, बिकॉज यू आर अ स्कॉलर, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट डायग्राम्स, फ्लो चार्ट्स बिल्कुल एब्सोल्युटली होने चाहिए। कोटेशंस, फुटनोट्स बता दिया आपको हमने, और अपेंडिसेस एडिशनल इन्फॉर्मेशन बता दी, बिbliography हो गई है, ठीक है। अब क्या कहते हैं, वेरियस टाइप्स ऑफ, हाँ वेरियस टाइप्स ऑफ प्रेजेंटेशंस। इंफॉर्मेटिव प्रेजेंटेशंस मतलब नाम से जैसे जो डिटेल्ड इन्फॉर्मेशन दे, यानी कि हम चाहते स्लाइड में आप सब लिख दीजिए, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट आइए, उसके बाद इंस्ट्रक्शन, भाई हमें केवल ऐसे चाहिए जो हमें डायरेक्शंस दे, वो हमें मेल दीजिए, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट क्या आते हैं, जैसे ट्यूटोरियल क्लास और सेफ्टी इंस्ट्रक्शन जो भी होते हैं क्लास में, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट आइए, अराउजिंग, ऐसी प्रेजेंटेशन जो कि मोटिवेशन स्पीच से रिलेटेड हो, ठीक है ना, आपके अंदर भर दे, एनर्जी भर दे। पर्सुएसिव मतलब आप इन्फ्लुएंस डाल सके, भाई उसको लोग फॉलो करें, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट आइए, जैसे पॉलिटिकल डिबेट्स होती है, बिजनेस प्रपोजल्स होते हैं, आप क्या वहाँ पे क्या करने गए, आप वहाँ पे प्रपोजल को पॉजिटिव बनाने गए हैं, यू वेंट देयर कि आपका टाई अप हो जाए उनके साथ, तो ऐसी बात करनी है, ऐसा पर्सुएसिव, इन्फ्लुएंस लगाना है। डिसीजन मेकिंग, हाँ वही टाइम वाला बता दिया आपको, डिसीजन मेकिंग को लेकर, ठीक है। इफेक्टिव कम्युनिकेशन एंड प्रेजेंटेशन, इसमें क्या होता है, स्पोकन वर्ड्स आप क्या बोल रहे हैं, नॉन वर्बल रिटन, नॉन वर्बल वही चीज़ होती है जैसे आप कैसे अपियर हो रहे हैं, आपका एक्सप्रेशन क्या आ रहा है, और तो बहुत चीज़ें ये मैटर करता है वीडियो कम्युनिकेशन, ठीक है। और द इफेक्टिव कम्युनिकेशन कैन बी थ्रू प्रॉपर आइडियाज, प्रॉपर इनकोडिंग, प्रॉपर ट्रांसमिशन ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन, proper decoding, proper understanding, proper feedback, proper language, proper time, proper understanding receiver। अब दो चीज आपको डाउट लग रही होगी, सर सब तो समझ में आ गया, बड़ा इजी लग रहा था, लेकिन ये जो दो वर्ड आपने इस्तेमाल में किए, हमें तो डाउट लगा, भाई हमें अपना ही में डाउट लग रहा है, तो आपसे क्यों कहें, डिकोडिंग, इनकोडिंग और डिकोडिंग, है ना। कुछ लग रहा होगा ये इनको डिकोडिंग ये क्या आगे, कुछ नहीं, कम्युनिकेशन पढ़ा है आप लोगों ने, बहुत से बच्चों ने कम्युनिकेशन पढ़ा होगा, तो कम्युनिकेशन में जब एक प्रोसेस स्टार्ट होता है तो वहां पे क्या होता है, आइडियाज जनरेट होते हैं, ठीक है। उन आइडियाज को जब आप कन्वर्ट करते हो वर्ड पे, तो उसको एनकोडिंग बोलते हैं, और जब उन वर्ड्स को आप अंडरस्टूड लगाते हो तो उसको डिकोडिंग बोलते हैं। सिंपल है। अब आप आगे चलिए, ठीक है, ये हो गया, चलिए देखते हैं, ठीक है, ये आ गया। नेक्स्ट इज प्रॉपर कन्विंसिंग इशू, हाँ हाँ हाँ, एक इशू पे बात करिए, मल्टीपल इशू डाउट क्रिएट करते हैं, स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड बता दिया आपको हमने, अटेंशन रिसीवर का रहे, आपकी रिपोर्ट ऐसी रहे कि लास्ट तक देयर शुड बी इंटरेस्ट टू रीड द पार्ट, उसके बाद प्रॉपर लिसनर बनिए, क्योंकि क्या गया है, स्पीकिंग इज सिल्वर एंड लिसनिंग इज गोल्ड, और जितना आप सुनते हैं उतना ही अच्छा ये गेट का रिस्पॉन्स। तो अब हम लोग को छोड़ दीजिए, हम लोग को तो काम ही है, क्या करेंगे, यहाँ खड़े होकर चुप हो जाएंगे तो फिर क्वेश्चन निकलेंगे। नेक्स्ट है प्रॉपर एसोसिएशन बिटवीन वर्बल एंड नॉन वर्बल, आप जो बोल रहे हैं और आपके जो बॉडी लैंग्वेज हो, प्रॉपर एसोसिएशन, प्रॉपर लिसनिंग बताइए। नेक्स्ट है इथिकल इश्यूज इन्वॉल्व, दो एसेस एंड एथिक्स, दो चीजें। एसेस मतलब सोर्सेज, जहां से आप ले रहे हैं डेटा वो सही हो, और जो डेटा आप स्टोर लगा रहे हैं और अप्लाई लगा रहे हैं उसमें आप सही, सिंपल। यानी कि सोर्स सही हो, आपने मुझसे क्वेश्चन पूछा, मैं आपको सही जवाब दूँ। इफ आई एम मेकिंग यू फूल, आई एम डूइंग रॉन्ग टू यू, आई एम डूइंग रॉन्ग टू माई सेल्फ। तो सोर्स सही हो, और उसके बाद आप सही। मैंने सही बताया, आपने सही से नहीं लिखा। मैंने सही बताया, आपने सही से लिखा, बाद में घर जाके आप समझ नहीं पाए अपनी बात, है ना, बहुत सी बात। तो एसेस एंड एथिक्स दोनों चलते हैं साथ साथ, ठीक है। यही सारी चीजें लिखी हुई है इसके अंदर, आप पढ़ लीजिए। हाँ, एक चीज और आती है, प्राइवेसी एक चीज आ रही है, सेकंड पॉइंट देखिए प्राइवेसी, बाकी तो आप समझ लेंगे। प्राइवेसी मतलब ये होता है, अक्सर कभी आपने देखा नहीं, भाई भाई शुड आई गिव यू, भाई आप मेरा नाम बता दोगे वहां पे तो मैं तो, आई एम नॉट दैट टाइप ऑफ जेंटलमैन, मैं तो फंस जाऊंगा, ये सब फंसना, मैं तो आई एम नॉट, आई एम टीचर। तो आप कहते हैं सर डोंट वरी, आपका नेम, आई एम नॉट आस्किंग योर नेम, आई एम नॉट आस्किंग योर डेजिग्नेशन, आई एम नॉट आस्किंग एनीथिंग, मोबाइल नंबर और anything। आप सिर्फ रिस्पॉन्सेज दें, डेटा। तो एक डेटा, ट्रू डेटा आपके सामने खड़ा है। बस इसे इतना लिखा हुआ है। कमर्शियलाइजेशन मतलब क्या चीज होता है, दैट मीन्स आई देखिए, द कमर्शियल मीन्स टू ब्रिंग समथिंग इन लार्ज स्केल और इन लार्ज नंबर। कमर्शियल रिसर्च कैन बी जनरली सीन इन थ्री वेज, लार्ज स्केल फोटोग्राफी और क्वेश्चनर आफ्टर फाइव। हाँ, जब आप पायलट स्टडी लगाते हैं, अभी आपने बताया गया होगा आपको क्वेश्चन में, पायलट स्टडी होती है। पायलट स्टडी क्या होती है, कुछ रिस्पॉन्डेंट्स के, देयर आर सर्टेन रिस्पॉन्डेंट्स बीइंग यूज्ड टू चेक व्हेदर द क्वेश्चन इज करेक्ट और नॉट। वंस करेक्ट, यू सेंड टू ऑल योर सैंपल साइज, दैट इज और नेक्स्ट इज पब्लिशिंग ऑफ रिसर्च पेपर। आप जब जैसे पब्लिश करते हो, एवरीवन इज योर रीडर इफ दे आर कंसर्निंग विद योर फील्ड, और पब्लिशिंग ऑफ पेपर अगेन एवरीवन इज अ रीडर कंसर्निंग विद योर फील्ड। कमर्शियलाइजेशन। कॉपीराइट्स, कॉपीराइट मतलब क्या होता है, यू हैव दैट राइट कि आपने जो बनाया है उसको आप परमिशन लेते हो लीगल अथॉरिटी से। अब कोई भी पर्सन इफ इज टेकिंग योर डेटा और इफ इज टेकिंग योर पैराग्राफ, ही हैज टू टेक द प्रायर परमिशन, राइट। वो ऐसे बन के आता है, कभी देखा लोगों, सी बन के ऐसे गोला बन के आता है, बुक्स में देखा हुआ मैंने, कॉपीराइट। दैट मींस whatever contents have been given by you, now you are the authorized person, you will give the, if someone is taking, he will give your reference, okay, otherwise he will take the permission and then okay. Next one. Royalty means what you get in terms of what you have published, share, very well, okay. Publisher gives you something। Next, intellectual properties are irregular, तो बुक्स भी देखिए। Intellectual properties are the rights given to persons over the creations of their minds, they usually give the creator an exclusive right over the his or her creation for a certain period of time। Intellectual can be two main parts, copyright and the industrial property, ठीक है। patent laws mean is the granting of property right by a sovereign authority to an inventor। बस पेटेंट मतलब आपने कोई चीज बनाई है एंड यू गो फॉर द पेटेंट, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट करिए। प्लेगरिज्म मतलब भाई सिंपल सी बात है, सिंपल, नो कॉपिंग, नो चीटिंग। और जनरली क्या होता है कि भाई कि आप लोग सब सीनियर लोग हैं, सब एजुकेटेड पर्सन हैं, you have taken the thesis of someone, you have removed the name and you are right to the name। तो this is what है। और आप ले रहे हैं, आप काम कर रहे हैं, टाइम ले लीजिए, कोई दिक्कत नहीं। तो प्लेगरिज्म ये है, या फिर आप सिंपल सा आप रेफरेंस का नाम दे देना, वट एवर यू हैव टेकन, यू राइट सिंपल नो। अब आपके सर हम लोग, अब आपके सर हम लोग आई नॉट दैट टाइप ऑफ जेंटलमैन, तो नॉट दैट टाइप ऑफ जेंटलमैन, जस्ट राइट द रेफरेंसेस टू योर नेम। Thank you so much. PPT हम सेंड करते हैं। अब इसी की बारी आ गई फ्राइडे सैटरडे। हाँ नेक्स्ट फ्राइडे से कोई क्वेश्चन है प्लीज आप पूछिए। ठीक चलिए। वो तो दूसरे पीछे मार्केटिंग वो तो आपके पीछे वो नहीं हुई है। आप हैं उसमें। आप अपने आप हमारा नंबर दीजिए और मिस कॉल दीजिए।